church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Yarhnam Chapel. Ascend to Yarhnam Chapel. From there, you will find the church workshop. Ascend.
Okay, guys. Yeah, so welcome back to Bloodborne. We just defeated Bloodstaff Beast in the previous video. That boss fight had me sweating for some reason. He wasn't, well, I don't remember him being that tough, honestly. But yeah, we defeated him fairly easily, although I was panicking a lot. Now we are going to the next boss. I think this one will be able to, well, hopefully will probably be able to reach it within, you know, the 40 to 45 minute mark. I'm not so sure. The previous video, depending on how I edit it, could be like 45 to 55 minutes, around that length. So yeah, let's go to Cathedral Ward, and that should unlock us the next area. I know for a fact that the areas above, well, you're gonna see here in a minute.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow. If you find any saint survivors, well, send them along to Yarhnam Chapel, will ya?
The laugh is still kind of creepy. Even the way he looks like he's up to something sus. So anyway, does she say anything?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so this door unlocked, because this door wasn't unlocked last time. And I know for a fact that going through here, there's no real use, because we can go up there, but the gate is locked. And as far as I know, also going to the right there, because we went down here last time, going to the right there, I think also leads to some locked gates. So right now we don't need to go there. Like I said, this isn't my first time playing the game, and it's just been a while. But I do remember some things like this. This secret passageway, because I remember this because I got a trophy for it. Actually, you go through here and then do I drop down here? I think so. Yeah. Because for some of the games that I play, most of them, that's if I go on the PlayStation website and it shows me that the difficulty for the trophy is like a 7 out of 10 or less, then I do try to get the platinum. So I got the platinum for this game. But if it's like 8 and above, I was like, I always just tell myself, no, like it's, I don't think it's worth it to use all the time I have to get some trophies, because some are so difficult. Like if you've ever seen the requirements for the Devil May Cry 5 Platinum, it is insane. You need to play that game like 6 times beat it on every difficulty that's available, some of which seem really impossible. And I played through that game once, and like the combat is really complex, but like it's really good. It's probably the best third-person combat that I can think of off the top of my head. There's that, there's Sekiro, but honestly, Devil May Cry's combat is on another level. Then there's also God of War, the newer ones. The old ones are also great, but the newer ones have like newer weapons which are more useful than in the older games. Let's look around first. Ah. No. We'll come back for that. At least he's dead. It's dead. Whatever that is. So... because I know once I drop down I can't climb back up. So I just need this guy to come out here. I really need to upgrade this weapon. The choir. Whatever that means. Thick cold blood. I wish they updated this game, like remastered it or something. Sony just Sony just abandoned this game because I guess it sold like only 7 million, and they only want to remaster or remake games that sold like 20 million copies. Currently they have remastered that, like The Last of Us, like I don't know how many times. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was saying they remastered like The Last of Us multiple times, like 3, maybe even 4 times. They remastered, remade it. Uh, they just recently remastered Horizon Zero Dawn, and like it was so unnecessary because I feel like the first game was already, I mean, still is good looking. Like I have it and I played it around 7 months ago. I replayed it around 7 months ago and it still looks really good, like for a 2017 release, you know. It would be like remastering a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, a remaster wouldn't be bad, but like if you remade such a game, it would, I feel like it would be so unnecessary, you know, because that game is, I think, the most detailed game I've ever played. That game and The Last of Us Part 2 have incredible amounts of detail. Just that Red Dead Redemption, I think, is, in terms of detail, it's better overall because it's an open world, so it has more to show. While The Last of Us is a linear story driven game, so it has much less to show, but it has a lot of nice details, like I don't know, well, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I think, if I remember correctly, like Ellie's skin or Abby, depending on who you're playing as, if they're like being stressed, like being strangled by an enemy or something, they could, their skin could like change color, like like, you know, when it's under stress. And well, I don't know if I'm actually talking sense, but there is a lot of nice detail in the game. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is something else. Ooh, I thought I was going to die. But what I'd like to know is, there is an incredible amount of detail in the game. Where do I go next? And some of it is well, some of it is very questionable, like the people who discovered them. Like, I want to know what was going through the guy's head, the guy who discovered that balls of a horse shrink or shit or become larger depending on the weather. Like, what were you doing looking at a horse's balls, you know? Like, it's an incredible detail. Yeah, it's nice that Rockstar put it there, but the people who discovered it, you know. Beast. It reminds me of those memes I once saw, of like the meme where the guys, where they're questioning some guy and they're like, you're the first guy to discover milk, so what were you doing with that cow? You know. It reminds me of those types of memes.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Wouldn't you say, friend? curses. What you say, Fred?
I wonder if they have any extra dialogue or if anything changes when you come back later in the game when everyone is like turning into beasts and monsters. Can I sneak up on this guy? These guys do a lot of damage. And I don't want to like... You see, it took 3 visceral attacks to kill that enemy. They do so much damage and take very little. This is probably the worst enemy in the game. I hope I can sneak up on it because... Oh my... Like... Shit. I did not want you guys to see that. Worst enemy in the game. I hate them so much. I really hate those enemies. When they do that weird grab attack that you just saw them do, and then they just start sucking the insight out of you, like, because if I'm not mistaken they feed on your insight. So that number 9 I think was a higher number before it started doing that. I didn't look at it before I fought it, but that should be the case if you guys like rewind the video and go back. Yeah. Cathedral Ward. You know what? There's something I must have. Oh, no. I could be wrong. I was gonna go back down because I thought I missed something, but no. Yeah, so this is the gate that I said would be... The gate I said would be closed. I didn't go up here to show you guys, but this is the gate I was talking about earlier. Let's kill these guys first. Why are you together? Well, I tried. Yahar'gul, unseen village. You know, those enemies trap you, kidnap you for some reason. When you die, instead of you know, dying and you respawn at the lamp, they kidnap you and take you to this area. I was really confused the first time. I don't remember where to go. But it's not... I need to find a lamp, then I just teleport out of here. Uncover their secrets. Okay.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream. Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods. Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me. Oh, please.
Okay. I know you can help that woman in some way. You have to dress up as, I think you have to dress up like her, and then she'll like trust you. Let's see. This is a very scary area. I'm not sure if I should explore it in this part, but actually, you're supposed to come back to this area later on in the game, but when you do, it's filled with the most vile looking enemies, yeah? And it's so disturbing. Like, it's filled with the enemies I'm like most afraid to fight in the game. Because I've never fought those enemies before. But who knows? Maybe for you guys, for you guys, I will fight them. But honestly, they scare the shit out of me. And I'm glad I found a certain shortcut, which I'll show it to you. It's much shit. It's much later on in the game, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to fight them. They're not here, so you won't get the chance to see them. They only appear later on in the game. And you know what? This might just be the fourth boss for you guys. The question is, do I want to fight it now? Because there's a boss just right there. Summon Defector and Tau. Yeah, we're not summoning, but shit. I don't even have any items that can help me in this fight. I don't know. Let's give it like one try. If I see that it's, you know, doable this early on in the game, then we can try to defeat him in this video, and then this will be like the fourth boss fight of the game, or of the video. And yeah, we can move just a little bit more afterwards if the video isn't too long. So yeah, this is him right here. He's gonna like fix himself up. I liked this boss the first time I fought him, but it did take me a few tries. It took me around 4 tries to beat him. I don't know if we can manage to do it successfully. Now I have nothing that can increase my, that can help me. Maybe this, but I still don't know how to use these. But we'll try them for this fight. Maybe it will help me, maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't know how to use them, but let's see. So I've learned a valuable lesson, and it's not to attempt that boss fight this early on in the game, because I don't know if I'm going to show my attempts, because it was embarrassing, let me tell you. But yeah, my health, stamina, it's like it's too low for this part of the game. This area of the game has really dangerous enemies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just run through this area, and then I'll come back here, or I'll just Yeah, and then I'll come back here and teleport back to the main area. Then that's when I will go to the actual boss that I'm supposed to fight. So I don't know. Let me try and collect this first. Ah! Hey. There is a good weapon that I want to collect from here, and it's quite useful. There's a bunch of dangerous enemies. You can hear the pigs in the background somewhere. There's one right there. Can I jump? How am I gonna do this? Run. I have no echoes, so... how do I get back? I forgot. The videos seem like they'll all be longer than, I don't know, than what I originally intended, but that's fine. Let's go back and then we ascend to Erden Chapel. I don't want to wake her up, so I'm just going to we teleport to Cathedral Ward, then we go up, and this is where this is what was supposed to originally be the fourth boss of the game, and I was going to at first make it the other boss that I told you about, but it's too early to fight that one. Like, I started fighting it and I would just die immediately I enter the boss fight, so yeah, she's still pissed for some reason. So let's go up, and then I really hope my stats aren't too low for this boss fight, but actually, you know what, I need to upgrade my weapon because I do like no damage at all. I need to upgrade my stuff, my weapon, so that I can actually, you know, kill regular enemies in, like, I'm killing regular enemies in like 4 hits, yet it should be taking like 1 or 2. So I need blood echoes. Let's use these. Let's use up all of them. And I need to upgrade my stamina as well. It's quite low. Maybe I use this weapon, because this weapon is quite useful. It doesn't do fire damage, so it doesn't really do that much against beasts, but the extra lightning can be quite useful because it has like a shock. Wait, I can't. Oh, it requires my strength to be at 12 and skill to be at 8. My strength is currently at 11. We could just
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it?
we could just
Very
upgrade
well.
that
Let
just
me-
like one time. I hope I have enough. Strength 12, yeah.
Farewell.
Yeah, why not? So let's go. I think it's a direct shot to the boss. It shouldn't take long. Like I think I just have to run up the stairs and we're there. I don't think there's anything that I have to fight in between. There may be some items I need to collect, but if I miss something, I miss something. I always miss things when playing these games. I miss a lot of side quests. Like the side quests in this game, actually in all of them, they are so... You can't really know what to do for some of them. For some of them you have to go back to certain areas that you may or may not know you need to go back to in order to progress certain quests. Jesus Christ. Were these all regular people? Because I want to know what causes someone to grow that big. I don't think they can enter. Here to the ritual blood. Administration. Lawrence adage upon your flesh. Alright. So let's fight one of my favorite looking bosses in the game. When it comes to like their design, they look really, I think it looks really cool. You're gonna see here in a minute. Yeah, let's hope to defeat this thing quickly, and then that will be the end of it for this part after this boss fight. so that's it for part 4. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, consider liking liking and subscribing to the video. If you enjoyed it, I'll continue uploading this hopefully daily unless something comes up. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous part, but I do have exams soon, and I'm recording this way before that, so that like during that period all I can do is, you know, read my books, and all I have to do is just upload after editing these videos, so that I don't have to, you know, worry about playing and uploading at the same time. But yeah, that's it for part 4. We're not going to touch that skull just yet, because it's a skull. We're not going to inspect it just yet. We'll touch it later. Yeah, so that's it for part 4. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next part.